Hey everybody, wanted to give you a quick garden tour and rundown on where things are at Love Farm. It is mid-July and things are going well, growing in the garden. We've got chickens doing their thing, enjoying themselves in their new coop and run there. This is kind of going to be a quick garden update. Obviously our strawberries, which are down there, are done for the season. Those were June bearing. But the zinnias are doing awesome and they're taking off and looking really pretty here. We've got basil doing really well, a few different plants there. These are squash, I believe butternut, yep. You can see a little butternut there. There's some bigger ones a little deeper in the foliage. We have spaghetti squash that are ripe and ready to pick. Most of them are hardened off. We've got pumpkins and most of our greens have bolted at this point, but our dill are putting on seed, and we save these seed heads and use them in soups and stews and all kinds of things throughout the rest of the year. So that's how we get dill flavoring and things when it's not dill season. So I believe right here we got a pumpkin. Got a few more of those as well. Got our big zucchini plants here that have done really well. And we've also got some newer cucumber plants because our first ones actually died in a frost, so we planted some later on. There's some more squash plants, more dill. We've got beans over there. There's those zucchinis again. We have to pick those about once a day or they get too big. Put some sweet potato in here somewhere, but I can't find those. We've got plenty of jalapenos. We've been picking those and really enjoying them. And some bell peppers. The peppers are stunted because of a late freeze. Same with the tomatoes. We had some issues there, but they're taking off now. Got cucumbers doing quite well. There again are our beans. So we got to get through there and pick some of those. They're starting to get a little big. And we've got another type of zucchini here. And our tomatoes, I just put up this tomato trellis. So we were a little late in getting them trellised, but it's a pretty simple system where you can just wrap the tomato plants around the string, and as they grow, and you keep them pruned, and found that it works pretty well. So that's where we're at, what we're doing here at Love Farm. We're definitely enjoying our garden system that we just put in this spring. So this garden about 4 months ago wasn't here, and it's doing amazing. So that kind of is a good segue for me, I suppose, into the next thing I wanted to talk about, which is our next workshop, which is we're going to cover 3 or 4 easy ways that people can start gardening in their own spaces. So whether you have a large space like we do, where you can really spread out and do a large garden, or whether you're dealing with real small spaces, we have some ideas and some things that we can show you to get a garden going. And ideally, if you want to do that, you start in the fall. So we want to talk on August 22nd about gardening, and we want to make that our next workshop. So we'll present 3 or 4 different ways that you can garden and that you can get started easily, and how to make gardening more enjoyable without dealing with constant weeding and headaches, and actually getting good production out of it. So stay tuned. We'll put out more information about that soon. Thanks for watching.